Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII, where many closeted trans women get to Walmart and go, oh, fuck. Anyway, in the last one, we cross-dressed. In this one, we're cross-dressing. Let's freaking go. Yo, shout out. Oh, by the way, hold on, by the way, and let me get this, let's not get this twisted. Cross-dressing and being trans, completely different things. One is a hobby, one is an identity, okay? Don't get that twisted. However, just, Cloud being dressed up as a girl did make me think, in the terms of the malleability of gender itself. Shout out to all the ladies out there and all the fellas out there and all the in-betweeners and out-of-the-box fellas out there, who did their injections today. Freaking badass. Anyway, let's go up to Don Corneo's mansion, because we were dressing up as a girl so we can get in and save Tifa. Damn, your friend's hot too. Come in, come in. Two ladies coming through. Hey, ladies. I'll go and let the Dawn know you're here. Wait here, don't wander around. Now's our chance, let's find Tifa. This sign, dude, this sign, does anyone know? So this is like an onomatopoeia thing. Easily my weakest thing. I wonder where she is. I wonder what happened to Sonic. Easily my weakest subject in Japanese is onomatopoeias. And I cannot for the life of me figure out what the meaning of this sign is. It says poo. I thought it said putsu for a long time, but no, it is poo. And I have no idea. And it drives me nuts. It does. It absolutely drives me insane. Anyway, let's go into the basement that makes Cloud wide. Yep. This isn't menacing at all. Also, Tifa, girl, what are you doing down here? What's the deal with all of this, man? Tifa? Nice to meet you, I'm Aerith. Cloud told me all about you. You are? Well, you're the one with Cloud in the park. Right, with Cloud. Oh. Don't worry, we just met. It's nothing. What do you mean, don't worry about what? No, don't misunderstand. Cloud and I grew up together, nothing more. Poor Cloud, having to stand here and listen to the both of us call him nothing. Right, Cloud? Cloud. Cloud? Why are you dressed like that? And what are you doing there? Doing here? I can't read. Never mind. What happened to you after the fall? Are you hurt? Slow down. Let me answer. I'm dressed like this because there was no other way to get in here. I'm all right. Aerith helped me out. Oh, Aerith did. Tifa, explain what you're doing in a place like this. Yeah, I'll just plug my ears. I'm glad you're okay. Thanks. What happened? When we got back from the Sector 5 reactor, we saw a weird man. Barrett caught him and squeezed some information out of him. That's when the Don's name popped up. Right, Don Corneo. Barrett told me to leave the lech alone. But something's been bothering me. I see, so you wanted the story straight from Corneo's mouth. Well, I made it here, but now I'm stuck. Corneo's looking for a bride. Every day he gets 3 girls, chooses one of them, and then, well... Anyway, I have to be the girl for tonight. Sorry, but I overheard. If you know the 3 girls, there's no problem, right? I guess so, but... We have 2 here, right? No, Aerith, I can't involve you. Oh, so it's alright for Tifa to be in danger. No, I don't want Tifa in... Is that alright? I grew up in the slums. I'm used to danger. Do you trust me? Yes, thanks, Miss Aerith. Call me Aerith. Hey! Don Corneo's arrived in Lego City. Hey! It's time, ladies. The Dawn is waiting. I told you not to wander around. I tell you, women nowadays. Gender! Sexism! Hurry up, will ya? Guess I don't need to ask, but the other girl is me, right? You're right, you don't need to ask. Alright, well, let's go and pick up this ether. Yum, yum, yum. Yum for the tum. They're going to get suspicious if we don't hurry. You know, you don't look bad if you don't look closely. That's mean. I wonder what Barrett would say if he could see you. What the hell? What is that supposed to mean? If Barrett could see me. Don't embarrass me, Tifa. Don't embarrass me. The Don's waiting in his room. Okay. Yeah, dude. All right, ladies. Line up in front of the Don. Good. Splendid. Now let's see. Which girl should I choose? This one? Or this one? Oh, I've made up my mind. My choice for tonight is... this healthy-looking girl. Wait a sec. I mean, please wait a moment. Woohoo! I love chickies who play hard to get. Yowza! You can have the rest. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. That's so gross. Shall we go, my pretty? Uh-huh. Now, before we move on, I do want to show what happens if one of the other girls is chosen. I've made up my mind. My choice for tonight is... this slender little girl. Don't call her that, the weirdo. Dawn, you've got great tastes. You can have the rest. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Shall we go, my pretty? Now we gotta be with these bozos. Hey, guys, we've got guests. We'll take real good care of you. This is all thanks to the big boss, Don Corneo. 3 cheers for Don Corneo. Well, ladies, are we all, ready? Please. Can I even, like, talk to these guys? Come on, dance would be beautiful. They say if 2 people dance together, their hearts will become one. You're still pretty good shape. Look at this tight little bod. It's more like muscles. Y'all are weird, man. Y'all are freak. You say weird, the damnedest things. What's wrong? You want me to keep you company? I'm flattered, but no thanks. Because I ain't interested in a bunch of scrubs like you. I like big, buff men with gun arms, thank you very much. God damn it, you think you'll get out of this? Get him! Beat the shit out of him! Alright, and we will be subjected to fighting multiple of these guys, which is all good and fine. They're not too strong. They don't do a whole lot of damage. They're just cannon fodder, if I'm being honest. Like, look at that. We might as well have been fighting these guys in Sector 1. Or Sector 8. The one that go boom. Come on, what's the matter with you good-for-nothings? Alright, come on, I'll show you how it's done. Oh, but this one has survived. Oh, well, he seems like the perfect candidate for a limit break, methinks. Okay, okay. Can you not get 2 attacks at once? Like, can you not be a cheater? Alright, and if you did happen to go into this room, you can grab a Phoenix down. If you did get the outcome I did where you don't come into this room, you can come back and get that later, so it's not a permanently missable item, so don't worry too much about that. Now that we're out here. Cloud! Why did you get sent to the dungeon? Tifa, we gotta help Aerith. Don't you even care about how I am? Never mind, let's go. Alright, and then if Tifa happens to get chosen... No! Oh my god. Oh, wait, you. What the hell's going on down here? I'm so sorry. Oh! Oh my god. Aerith, you alright? I told you I'm used to danger. To tell you the truth, my heart was pounding. That face when you're getting bothered by a sex pest, but that also means you pass. Oh, we're finally alone. Alright, pussycat, come to daddy! Well, first things first, if we go behind the bed, we get a hyper. Which is, I don't think I need to explain to you why that's funny. You're so cute, I never get tired of looking at you. Do you like me too? You don't like me? There isn't someone else, is there? Yeah, his name is Barrett. No way! Barrett? That sounds familiar. You know he's one of the ones you're trying to find out about. You know Avalanche? Oh yeah, in Sector 7 in the slums. And how do you know that? A man? You tricked me! Somebody get in here now! Unfortunately, nobody will be coming to help. You're the ones from before! What the hell is going on? Shut up, we're asking the questions now. What did your assistants find out? Talk. If you don't tell us, I'll chop it off. No, not that. I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. So talk. I made him find out where the man with the gun arm was, but that's what I was ordered to do. By whom? No, if I told you that, I'd be killed. Talk. If you don't tell us, I'll rip it off. Ah, it was Heidegger of Shinra! Heidegger, head of peace preservation! The head of peace preservation? Did you say Shinra? What are they up to? Talk, if you don't tell us. I'll smash it. You're serious, aren't you? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm not fooling around here either, you know. Shinra's trying to crush a small rebel group called Avalanche and want to infiltrate their hideout. And they're really going to crush them, literally, by breaking the supports holding up the plate above them. Break the supports? You know what's going to happen? The plate will go ping, and everything's going to go bam! And I heard their hideouts in the Sector 7 slum. I'm just glad it's not here in Sector 6. They're going to wipe out the Sector 7 slums? Cloud, will you come with me to Sector 7? Of course, Tifa. Just a second. Shut up! Now wait, it will only take a second. Why do you think scum like me babbled on about the truth? Because I've given up on life. I'm sure I'll win. I'm clueless. I've given up on life. Wrong! How are the preparations going?
Ah, ha, ha, smoothly, very smoothly. I signed the Turks to it.
President, are we really going to do this? Simply destroy a group with only a few members? What's the problem, Reeve? You want out? No, but as head of Urban Development Department, I've been involved in the building and running of Midgard. That's why...
Reeve, flush your personal problems with the rest of your crap.
The mayor's against this anyway.
Mayor? He just sits in this building all day feeding his face. You still call that a mayor? Now, if you'll excuse me, sir.
You're tired. Why don't you go take a couple of days off and go somewhere? We'll destroy Sector 7 and report that Avalanche did it. Then we'll send in the rescue operation care of Sendra Inc. This will be perfect. Alright, so a bit uncomfortable, eh? The implications of the Dawn bringing in new women every day. Who knows where they go, but he has a drop room that leads into the sewers, which probably has monsters in it. Before we talk to anybody, let's make sure that all of our equipment is set. We did get some new stuff for Tifa, so let's go ahead and do that. And then, what materia do I got? I don't really have anything for Tifa, do I? Let's actually give Tifa cover. I think that's good. All right. And whichever character you talk to first, you'll actually get +3 points to your relationship with them. So we're going to talk to Tifa first because she's my girl. You all right? Man, this is terrible. That's not to say I don't like Aerith. I love them both. And in fact, they're kind of two sides of this of one coin of the type of girl I like. You have goofy girly girl and then like hot, you know? You all right? Yeah. Well, the worst is over. Maybe not. Yeah, so basically this man has a built-in Rancor pit to send women into. What's his problem? Anyway, this guy, particularly weak to fire, so definitely use fire on him. And his big move is going to be Sewer Tsunami. It attacks everybody, including himself. It will do more damage to whichever party is closest to the starting point of the tsunami. Sometimes they'll start close to him, sometimes they'll start close to you. So just keep in mind how much HP you have, because if the Sewer Tsunami starts on your side, it can deal some pretty heavy damage. That said, this man hates his life and apparently just like wants to die. So, I mean, that works out for us, man. So we got some magic for Clow. Tifa's Limit Break. I will gladly take that. Of course, Tifa's Limit Break isn't really the most useful thing ever currently, but it is what it is. Oh, that's definitely coming from our side, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, 100 damage. 100 damage. But you know what? That means limit breaks, man. I don't have Cure on everyone. Let's use on Tifa and Braver this guy. I feel confident that we'll live with everybody at the health they're currently at. In fact, this might actually kill him. It did not kill him. Everyone, I have horrible news. He's still alive and using Sewer Tsunami. I think he killed himself, actually. No, he's still alive. Aerith's Limit Break. I don't think we've gotten this yet. So I apologize if I've already explained this before. Healing Wind does half of max HP to the whole party. Very, very good healing spell for this early in the game, especially when we're stuck with Cure 1 for a while. And just like that, he's done. Not too hard of a boss. He seems much scarier than he actually is. Yum, yum, yum. Experience points for Tifa's Tum Tum and a Phoenix down. I'll gladly take that. It's too late. Marlene Barrett, the people of the slums. Don't give up. Never give up hope. It's not easy to destroy the pillar, right? Yeah, you're right. We still have time. I do want to see my all materia. So coming up, we are going to have a lot of guys who are weak to fire. So I'm actually going to switch my all materia to that. Also Aerith. Did I give Aerith the mithril? I did. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Now that we're in these sewers, we do got some items to get. There's a potion over there, which, you know what? Oh, we just use Healing Wind. That's right. Never mind. I was about to say, I'll go ahead and use those potions, but that would be an absolute waste. A chronic waste, if you will. And we got some enemies here. Ah, now hold up. These guys. These guys can be kind of annoying, but if I'm not wrong, I believe these guys are actually weak to ice. No? That seemed kind of normal. There's a different enemy with this model later in the game. Yeah, Bolt's definitely better. Yeah, there's a different enemy later in the game that has the same model, and they are incredibly weak to ice. In fact, it's like the only thing good against them, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We're not going to be seeing that guy for a minute. Sometimes I just get carried away wistfully thinking about, you know, turtles in the mountains. I can't help it, you know? Don't you ever get carried away thinking about a turtley guy? All right, and we got a materia on the ground here. Do not, for the love of God, miss this materia. This is the steel materia. So this increases our dexterity, which also means our speed, so our ATB gauge, and it gives us steel. We can now steal items from different enemies. And in the very next area, there is an incredibly useful item we can steal right out the gate. So definitely get that, because if you rely on stealing from certain enemies, you can get by without buying armor for a long time. So steal, it's good. It's good shit, man. Like, pardon my French, but like, that's good shit. All right, and here we are into the Trave Graveyard, which we've actually never been able to properly explore until now. Aerith, I got you mixed up in this. Don't tell me to go home. If we can just get past the trains that are all that are lit up, we should be able to get out of here. All right, let's go and save real quick. And onward we go. As always, some of these backgrounds can be a little clustered. It can be hard to just like see where you can go. So always you can press the touchpad or select button to bring up some guiding arrows. And we got some enemies here. Some of the enemies here can actually hit quite hard. Or not hit hard. They have annoying skills. These guys, I don't think... okay, they absorb ice. That's right, they absorb ice and they're resistant to bolt. So fire is the only good magic against them. Which makes me think maybe I should give that to Aerith. Since Cloud can at least use a sword, I think that is what we'll do. 70 XP, that's pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, let's go and switch that around. So we have all and fire. Let's give all to Aerith. Replace that with fire, and then I'll have ice. That's good. That's a good setup, methinks. If we go down here, we can check this for an echo screen, which will cure us of silence, as we went over before. And we got anyone new? These guys are funny. Now, what's their deal about? Let's just use fire on all these dudes. Wow, okay, Aerith, I did kind of forget that Aerith is, in fact, half a level compared to everybody else. And that is going to make our lives a little harder. But that's fine. Baby girl will catch up in no time. I trust in her. That did so much damage! Well, it's fine. We get a limit break now. So, you know, next guy we run into doesn't stand a gosh dang chance. Aerith level up, thank God. As we just discussed, she does need that. Ooh, wow. She's actually very low in MP. So let's use our potions. Yarp! That's right. That is down. Can I actually reach anything from here? No. See, I've played this game like 5 times now, and I still get confused as to like where we can walk. We go up and around, yeah? The world may never know. Oh, these guys. These guys are annoying. That's the most interesting thing about them. So they can vanish. And what that means is for just an unspecified amount of time, you can't even attack them. It's great. It's awesome, and I love them. They're the best enemies of all time. And yeah, if you're locked onto the wrong one and you attack, Your party member's not going to overcorrect and go, I'll go for the guy who we can actually see. That's fine. No, they'll just attack one of the guys who's invisible. There we go. Annoying enemy. I do not like him. In general, my least favorite type of enemy in this game are the, they don't do anything. They just make you have to wait type enemy. Currently in my practice playthrough, I just got to an area you get to when you're about level 30. And there's an enemy there that just, like, will take a turn to do a really slow animation where they just, like, tiptoe and gyrate for, like, 20 whole seconds. It's actually the worst. All right, we got another potion. And then here, as we go through this area, there is a very important enemy we want to run into. They're not super common, but they're more common on this screen than they are in the previous. All right, I'll be real. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop an ether on Aerith, and we're going to potion up a little bit. All right, so this item down here is what? Another potion! Oh my goodness. So many potions, so little time to use them. There we go. Another ether. That is actually very useful. Thank you oh so much. All right, and then if we come over to this train here, well, first things first, there's an item up here, and that looks quite appetizing. Come on up here. What's it gonna be? A hi potion. Hi. Why do they want me to say hi to the potion? I don't get it. All right, yeah, this big old train is blocking the way, so we gotta be a little bit obnoxious here. The concept of a train graveyard's interesting, no? So, yeah, there's just a bunch of abandoned trains here. Don't worry about, like, how much wasted, value is here. It is what it is, you know. All right, climb up here, and we've now unlocked the way back to Sector 7. However, definitely stay here for a bit. Because like I said, there's one more enemy here we haven't seen yet. And you don't want to miss this. Just trust me, you don't want to miss this. Yes! Oh my god, this took forever. This enemy, Eligor, has an item we can steal that is very, 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 very useful. And I greatly recommend you steal it from him before you leave this area. Oh, bro, what? Okay, so what I was about to say after that was that, unfortunately, stealing in this game is based on your level versus the enemy level. And I had the steal material on Tifa, who's not even my highest level party member. Usually I am here for at least 5 minutes or probably more, just stealing from this guy over and over until I finally get an item. By the way, if an enemy doesn't have anything to steal, it will straight up tell you nothing to steal. So don't worry about if it says couldn't steal anything, whether or not that means if you were actually able to get anything, or if that means there's nothing at all. It will tell you straight up if there's nothing to steal. Wow, I got incredibly lucky with that. As you saw, that guy can cast Sleep Hell, which casts sleep on one of your party members, which just incapacitates them for a while. It will run out eventually, but also runs out if you're attacked. But it can also cast Silence, which makes it to where you can't use skills. Now, that Striking Staff. Remember when I said don't bother buying a new weapon for Aerith because we're going to get another one for free soon? Look at those stats. This is not only over double our current weapon, this is double the attack power of the weapon we could have bought for her last episode. Yeah, man. Very worth it. And she's not the only character. There's more weapons we're going to be able to steal from enemies soon that will have similar boosts. Obviously, attack power isn't the best thing for Aerith because she has horrible attack. She's meant to be a white mage. But it's still nice. Plus, 4 materia slots, especially 2 that are linked, not only is good for this early in the game, that's good for like the first half of the game almost. Maybe first third. So, yeah, that's why I said you definitely want to stick around for a bit. I heard a rumor that the plate was going to fall, crushing the station. Crushing the station that I've worked at for so many years. I just can't bear to leave here. Okay, gotcha. Nothing new, nothing new. Let us go. We made it. The pillar's standing. Wait, you hear something above us? I hear a lot above us. Gunfire. There's our guy. Wedge, you all right? Cloud, you remembered my name. Barrett's up top. Help him. And Cloud, sorry I wasn't any help. I'm going up. Aerith, you look after Wedge. Aerith, do me a favor. I have a bar called Seventh Heaven in this neighborhood. There's a little girl named Marlene there. Don't worry, I'll put her somewhere safe. It's dangerous here. Everyone get away from the pillar, quickly. Everyone get out of Sector 7. Don't worry, you let me handle this. Look, this is my job, so I have to be here until the absolute last minute. I just love men with a sense of duty. Let me stay here with you. Uh-oh, there goes the pillar. I'm scared, but it's for your own good. Yeah, so this line is spotty translation. In Japanese, he says something kind of similar. It's, 怖いんですけど、あなたたちのためにね. And he's basically saying, I'm scared, but if it's for you guys, then it's fine. Like, I can stick by for you. You can get so many last-minute items from this guy. I should be fine, I think. If things get too hairy, we'll escape. It's not something you'll see happen too often. This was supposed to be my last job. Do something! Never thought this would ever happen to me. Great, I'm quitting tomorrow. Well, buddy, there might not be a tomorrow. Oh, help, my strange and wonderful little place. Alright, so now it's just us and Tifa. Got it. We'll save here because we do have some hard-hitting enemies. Do we actually keep our materia? Okay, cool. I was gonna say, does Aerith give us our materia back? And she does. So I'm gonna go ahead and give me all of my elemental stuff. Lightning, I believe, is going to be the most useful, though. And then I am going to actually save before we move on. Alright, upward we go. Onwards and upwards. Cloud, so you don't care what happens to the planet? You're wounded. Thanks, Cloud. Don't worry about me. Barrett's fighting up there. Go help him. Man, I'm not running into any enemies, dude. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I was kind of scared I accidentally turned on, like, no encounters or something, because I think the PS4 version has that. Alright, these guys can hit pretty hard. I think Bolt is pretty good against them. I was going to say pretty weak against them. I meant they're weak to Bolt. Yeah, that did decent damage. Okay. Yeah, these guys do have a higher evasion, which is pretty annoying. As if them hitting hard and consistently wasn't bad enough. Oh, that didn't even kill either. Oh, Lord. How much health does this bozo have? All right, all right, all right. Tifa limit break. I didn't realize it even activated. I would have tried to go for a crit there. That's fine. I'm not upset, except I clearly am because I wouldn't be talking about it for so long if I wasn't. All right, it's just you and me, bozo. You and me. There's two me's. One of them's a woman and the other's considering it. And it's only a matter of time. Clock is ticking, baby boy. Let's go. 120, pretty good. No level ups quite. All right, what's up, Jesse? Cloud, I'm glad I could talk with you one last time. Don't say last. That's all right. Because of our actions, many people died. This is probably our punishment. Nothing else. Okay. Damn. Barret! Don't tell me I just got in a battle right next to Barret. Barret, you're right next to me. Help me out. All right. Fine. Freaking fine. Yeah, Tifa is taking more damage than anybody because I do have cover on her. But that's just the way Tifa rolls, all right? That's just the way I like to do it. I said it before. I always like her being my heavy-hitting tank character, so... Even though Barret realistically is a much better character for that, I'm attracted to Tifa, and I'm not attracted to Barret. So, you know, consider that, bozo. Oh, wow. Okay, that did a lot. All right, buddy boy. You really got to stop my ATB gauge so you can get on your tippy toes. Come on now. Don't be wasting my breath. Don't be wasting my time. Get out of here. All right, victory pose before we help Barret out. Level up for Cloud. Very nice. I am actually going to use those potions because we are hurting just a little bit.
Tifa, Cloud, you came. Be careful, they're attacking from the helicopter. Better equip ourselves before they attack in full force.
All right, so now Barret is in our party. Let's actually put him in the back row. And make sure we give him our Titan Bangle, because we did, in fact, get that while he was gone. Materia. You know what? I want to do Restore. I want to give Barret Restore All. I think that'll be the best setup for now. Here they come. You're too late once I push this button. That's all, folks. Mission accomplished. We have to disarm it. Cloud, Barret, please. Can't have you do that. No one gets in the way of Reno and the Turks. Little typo there. That's fine. All right, Reno of the Turks. This is our introduction to the Turks in the first place. So his big thing is he's going to use a move called Pyramid. If a party member is trapped in the pyramid, you have to break it open. Otherwise, that party member won't attack ever again. Just use a physical attack. Not a magic, but a physical attack, and you will be able to break it. That said, he also has Stun Stick, which does a decent amount of damage and also paralyzes your party member. So, little unfortunate. That said, because it does so much damage, that just gives us limit breaks to pay him back twofold. Even got a crit on Tifa. You'll love to see it. Big damage. All right, who's getting Pyramid? Is it Tifa again? Bro, he hates Tifa. It's fine. Just go ahead and knock her out. Also, do we have anything we can steal from this guy? I actually don't remember. Let's try it. Why not? Nothing to steal. Yeah, most bosses, if not all, I don't want to say all because I can't say for sure, but a lot of bosses don't have items you can steal. So I still like to check just to be safe though, because you never know. Yeah, I think physically attacking with Cloud's good enough. Speaking of which, I probably should have saved that attack. So I could have freed Cloud, but that's fine. Tifa, save your wife. Electromagnetic rod. Thank you, Tifa. My freaking wife. My wife, my wife. It's so funny when he uses a stun stick and then just whaps us with his, like, as I'll say, with his rod. Phrasing. It's time. All right, another level up for Tifa, and I got cross slash for Cloud. So that is Cloud's next limit break. You unlock your second limit break for your current limit level by using your previous limit break a certain amount of times. That is why I said you want to use limit breaks as much as possible, especially because to get the best limit breaks in the game, you have to unlock all of the previous ones. And it's kind of hard to get in enough battles for every party member that way. Cloud, not so much, but everybody else, when they're not always in your party, it is very difficult to get their limit breaks leveled up as quickly. So, Cross Slash, we probably won't get a chance to see this episode, but soon. Damn, it's a time bomb. Cloud, I don't know how to stop this. Try it. It's not a normal time bomb. That's right. You'll have a hard time disarming that one. It'll blow the second some stupid jerk touches it. Please, stop it. Only a Shinra executive can set up or disarm the emergency plate release system. Shut your hole! I wouldn't try that. You might just make me injure our special guest. Aerith! Oh, you know each other? How nice you could see each other one last time. You should thank me. What are you going to do with Aerith? I haven't decided. Our orders were to find and catch the last remaining ancient. It's taken us a long time, but now I can finally report this to the president. Tifa, don't worry. She's all right. Whoa, now. Aerith! Hurry and get out. Well, it should be starting right about now. Think you can escape in time? Once that plate starts coming down, it'll be too late. We gotta hurry. Barret, what are we gonna do, Barret? Yo, we can use this wire to get out. Let me hop on. There we go. Thanks, Papa Barret.